I mean, you've seen this shit by now, right? Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen it. I finally finished my playset of Ulti First Cyber Dragons. I finally found a third Italian one. Exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. Not like you play 3 in Edison, but you play 3 in Tengu, you play 3 in other formats. But oh my, I don't have like an outline or anything. I was at a show. I didn't have service. My phone was blowing up when I got out of there. Yikes. Yeah. So if you haven't heard, starting at the NAWCQ for the US, we're not going to be using any errata cards. All cards will use their current text. Sangan, Red MD, Goyo, Brio, Ancient Fairies are hard ones. I don't know what any of the cards do. So I only know the old cards. So the idea was so that judges wouldn't have to learn what the cards do and like the rulings, but like I don't know the 5 steps of the damage step. I know the 7 steps of the damage step. I know the 6 steps prior to 2009. I know the Trag weird ruling from 2011. Irrelevant. I don't know what the cards do now. I know Goyo needs an Earth tuner. My version doesn't. I have the original. I don't know what any of the cards do. So Sangan does something different, I think. I know it got an errata. I know Brain Control has an errata. It's like has to be normal summoned or can be normal summoned. Something like that. I've never read the cards on Dueling Book. So I don't know what they. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Do you think I read the cards? I'm not gonna read the cards. Stuff like Ab Zero and the extra deck getting the main deck ruling, where cards return to the extra deck. The trigger location history. I've talked about that. That was a lot of digging to do that video. Basically, what I'm gonna say is, I'm not going anywhere in terms of like stopping playing the game. So we started doing retro in 2018, just with our friends. This is what we wanted to do. We were like, hey, let's get back into it. This is fun. Nobody at the time was really playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh, a completely different game. Wasn't really entertaining. So like, let's go back. And I think we started with like, we was Abyss Rising, not Redo, but Abyss Rising. We did a little bit of Hat, a little bit of Tengu, a little bit of Goat. And those were what we did. And we just like, we loved it. We had fun. And when our game was officially sanctioned, it felt really good to be like, hey, you know, this little thing that we did in basements and after the card shop closed, you know, Collector Store, Yeti Gaming, after hours, they would let us play. Mostly because the employees were also playing because they also missed old Yu-Gi-Oh. This isn't old Yu-Gi-Oh. That's not what this is. This is made up. This is fake. This is a fake format. You're not going to see any of it discussing it on the channel. We're just not. This the whole point of putting the games on the internet and us kind of doing the stuff on the internet was to preserve our game, to preserve the history of this game, and to remember it the way it was, and the amount of cool things that we found just by going through the history, the communal effort, really the retro community, especially the people who are dedicated to preserving those rulings, dedicated to preserving the game mechanics. It's the errata history, which is like so well documented on the wiki and stuff. It's not that hard, man. The wiki, they tell you when it comes out. They tell you all the prints. They tell you everything. It's not that hard. Everything has been, because the game has been put on a stage at official events and allowed to be played. People are looking even harder to find rulings. Like, there's a community for this, man. This feels like the ultimate fumble. If there's an RBET in Indy, like we already have our hotel booked, so we're going to go. If there's an RBET, if there's not an RBET, we're going to try and get our money back. At least I think I will. I have no interest in going and playing a fake format. So I'll just honestly just not go. And just try and get my PTO back at work, that I took off for that weekend. But this is just not it. It's not it. It's not real. It's not a real format. It never happened. And it's like, you could say all you want. It's like, My Raikou targets. I don't know what to tell you. My Raikou targets. My Necro Valley does a lot of different stuff, man. Not what it does now, but it does a lot of different stuff. Man, you've ever read the original Necro Valley? It's rough. It's not it. But it is to me. Yeah, I just wanted to talk. I don't know. I had no notes. I had no anything. I really, really hope. I know that people have been posting the email of Konami, like, hey, here's how to contact them. I was like, they fix this. Just fix it. I was like, if you want to email them, I'm going to email them. You have judges. You have people who will do this, who know these things, who care about it, who want to preserve the game. That's all I wanted to do when I started this channel. Not when I started it, when I relaunched it. When I relaunched the channel, I was like, man, this game is really important, and I really, really hope its history doesn't go away. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Top Decks is such a fantastic source. Chris Perovic's metagame is an amazing resource. It's keeping the history of topping decks and what was good and what we missed, revisiting the old formats and trying to figure out and optimize. And you're taking all that away. All that's just gone. And like, honestly, like sometimes, yeah, it makes it worse when we figure stuff out. We go, oh, oops, we made the format unplayable. Our bad. There's no shortage of playable formats. There's no shortage of good formats. There's good stuff in every format. There's bad stuff in every format. Like the whole point of the game is to like not let people play the game a lot of the time. But I will say that I'm lucky that I jumped into modern Pokemon when I did, which was about 2-3 months ago. I've been enjoying that. But I put it on hold to try and find a deck to play at the Time Wizard. I was literally I was playing a bunch of Pokemon. And I was like, you know what? I'd like to have a good time at Nationals. I know I'm going to the event. I don't care if I do well, but I'd like to say that I tried. I've never been like a great player. Like I know how to play the game to a relatively decent degree, but I don't enjoy playing online on Dueling Book. It's just not entertaining for me. I don't really enjoy that. I enjoy the community aspect. I enjoy getting better and growing with my friends and, progressing and getting smarter and learning more things. And the whole point of that was to show that you could do that in the platform that we had to be like, hey, I learned how to do all this is just gone for in-person events. I know that RBETs will still be a thing. I really, really, really hope this doesn't kill locals. Not even just for our community, here locally here in St. Louis, we'll be fine. We have house tournaments all the time at people's homes. We'll be fine. My concern is for the rest of the community. I understand that this will have maybe some impact on the secondary market. Honest to God, I don't care. You can crash the value of all the cards that I own. I don't care. I bought them when they were dirt. Nobody wanted them when I bought them. Why else would Super First Raikos be $1? Because nobody wanted them when I bought them. And so if nobody wants them now, I'm going to keep buying them. I just filled out a whole buy list that I was hoping to look for at Nats. Which, maybe if somebody is going to be playing Modern. I have a couple friends who, the problem is the friends who I have were going to play in the Modern event. We're getting their ride with the people going with the Time Wizard event. So now who knows who's actually going, you're killing your community. You're killing it. This is exactly how you kill a community. But we were here before Konami sanctioned these, and we're going to be here after. That's just how it is. We'll do this shit ourselves. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do this shit myself. But that's all I'm going to say. I appreciate the support that the channel has in the community. The retro community in general is a generally pretty positive place. And that I hope it continues to be a positive place. I understand that this also splits our already small community. But at least from where we are as a group, going back and getting service and reading the group chat, I think that we're all kind of on board of hey, we're just gonna keep doing our thing. And if locals have to abide by the OTS rules, we'll just play in my house again. You know, I got room. I'll have locals at home. It's fine. Every Monday, you guys want to come over, we'll just come over. But yeah, this sucks. But I really appreciate that I still get to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my friends. Because it's people I care about and people I really like playing with and like hanging out with. And you know, being able to have, that third place, so to speak, of different locals that we get to attend and play at. Yeah, that was really cool. And I really don't want that to go away because, it was a lot of fun. And it was a good run. And hopefully it's not over. Well, if enough people complain, maybe it won't be. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.